in the story.
Now, I do have an interesting word for this.
Okay.
Sure.
For this moment.
I have only one term for this scene. Do you want me to hit you with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me hear it.
So there's a couple words in here. Hygro-Chionomorphic catastrophosis.
Was the first thing you said? It wasn't hydro though.
It was hygro.
Hygro. Okay, so I thought hygro. I have no idea what that means. Say the rest of the word again.
Hygro-Chionomorphic catastrophosis.
Cata is probably eyes, maybe. No?
I know you're thinking of like cataracts.
Yeah.
Which does derive from...
Okay, so is it some kind of like... and then sarcosis. Just sounds like psychosis, but it's not. There's... I don't know.
Do you know what sarcoma is?
Not... I can't bring it to mind right now. I've heard the word before.
So oma as a suffix means like a tumor.
Okay, yeah.
So sarcoma is a tumor of the body.
Right.
So that's one little hint there. So hygro, that's one that I caught as well because I've heard of like there's hydroponics, there's a hygrometer, and there's hydrosis.
Okay.
There's 3 different words that all derive from the same root. So I did a graphic about these. Hydro is water that flows so that you can drink it or splash it.
Right.
Hygro is like moisture, humidity.
Okay.
And hydrosis, like HIDRO, is sweating specifically.
Oh, okay.
So there's 3 distinctions. There's sweating, there's water vapor, and there's flowing water.
Okay.
So
that does make sense to me.
This is the moisture, humidity version.
Gotcha.
Although
because
she's not actually sweating here.
No, she's just damp.
Yes.
And and wrapped in her little...
So that's the hygro.
Yes.
Chionomorphic. So we've talked about the morpho part. Yeah. So what you won't know Chiono, but it'll make a lot of sense when I tell you.
Okay, yeah. And is it something to do just like your general meaning of the term? Is it something to do with how she's like her like state is transformed by, or is it
kind of, yeah.
Okay, tell me.
So hygro-chionomorphic. Chiono is the word for, or chionos is the root, and it means like snow or like ice, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So in this context, it's meaning cold.
Yeah.
So it's wet, cold shape. Because she's bundled up.
She is, in fact, the wet, cold shape.
Yep.
She is the wet, cold shape that we are now on. And something I want to point out about this point as well, just from a cinematic point of view, I clocked this because this is the moment where the camera's now on her. Like once she gets her thing, once like it grounds her. And I think that's like beautifully poetic.
Didn't even catch that.
See, this is right. Before we filmed this, I was trying to articulate for the folks at home. I was trying to articulate what I could bring to this, and I simply could not until I had a movie in front of me. But like I
knew you, like,
yeah,
because we talked about this, and I said like this is what I picture, and like you got it eventually. It clicked for you. I was like, because I know that we share some common ground, but you have perspective that I don't, and I have perspective that you don't.
1,000%. We're like the two sides of the brain, if that was.
Except, so like this is like the hardcore, like super convoluted science terminology.
And I've got the wishy-washy
and
poetry.
Greek, and
I'm the poetics.
and you're the like the cinematography and the storytelling and all that cool stuff.
Yeah. And I like that you chose that word. Actually, that's another thing. Which like word? The fact that you made up that word. Sorry, the one that you just said about this scene. Oh. I like that you went from movement. Now I'm just going to analyze your process. You went from movement, which is what we were seeing because we were wrapped up in it. Like that was the thing that resonated and you chose to put. And then we go to shape because now we are with her and we're in her, like she's grounding us.
So as I've been doing this research, like there's different ways to kind of come at it, but I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, she is cold. She's like bundled up and she's like cold and she's miserable. Well, she's not very happy at least. I don't know about miserable, but, and so like, for each scene, I try to just pick one, sometimes two things. Like later on, I've got things where it's like I've got like 5 terms for one scene, which may have to go through more quickly.
Yes, we'll pick up our pace. Yeah. Speaking of which, I should set a timer or something.
Oh, well, I also got the clock right there.
No, I know, but just to remind us that time is real. I'm going to do that, and then
but on the screen you might not be able to see it, the viewers. I mean, it's very faint, but because I made the opacity low.
Oh, there it is.
It's this was my own kind of note to myself of like, consider the texture, the motion, the action, the sound, the color. And not every case did these all matter. So in this case, the most prominent thing of this scene was that she is cold and wet. So that's why I was like, what do I call that?
Heck yeah.
And so catasarcosis, cata means down or completely. It's more like down. So catacombs.
Right. Yes.
And cataracts has, I don't know what the rack part in there is yet. Oh wait, hold on. I do actually remember rack something. I don't remember what it means now, but I do remember coming across that word. Anyways, so catasarcosis means like a down body.
Yes.
So like she's kind of like hunkered down cold. So again, totally convoluted. But
I love it.
Yeah.